Golden Ridge. How do we get down safely? That fall will kill me. Ugh. Okay.
Oh, damn, what was that? There ain't been active fighting here in I don't even know how long. We got bases down there. If one of them got hit, then that strike will be the first of many.
Alright. What we're on is very unstable.
Your patience is commendable, passenger. Please continue waiting quietly until the next tram arrives.
Wow. This station's sure gone to scrap since last I stepped about. Don't think we'll be hitching a ride anywhere quick.
Give me a second. Took a quick look-see. Okay. This window looks broken. I can walk through here.
Nobody around!
Jump through here, thank you. Use this. Danger report. Incident reports. Hey, that was not helpful. Oh, fuck. Okay. Is this the way I'm supposed to go? Oh. No. Oh, God. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. Oh, God, I made a mistake. Yeah, no. This is death. I thought I had to, like, scale it down. Okay. Well. Oh. Okay. Christ. Oopsie doodle. Alright, so follow path, sort of. That'd be good.
Oh, damn, what was that? There ain't been active fighting here in I don't even know how long. We got bases down there. If one of them got hit, then that strike will be the first of many.
What's this?
Please be mindful of your departure in the future.
Rift anomaly. Can I go into this thing? No! No, you cannot go into those things. Is that a bitch? This is stupid. At least we got a treatment out of it. Okay, it saved right before I fucking did that. Great. Okay, oh, Rift anomaly.
This station's sure gone to scrap.
Please continue waiting quietly until the
Don't think we'll be hitching a ride anywhere quick.
Where the fuck did you come from? Alright, this is...
Looks like folks holed up here after the fighting started. Guess not everybody was eager to take sides.
hold yourself drunk. Spark cannon, you say? 43? And what cells do this do? shock rods. Oh, those are. Do I have any? Do I have any ammo for that? Stop! I really unlock another fucking ammo, another slot. 43. That does a fuck ton of damage if I get close. I'll keep this. I don't know, I might get rid of some of these weapons. So.
Day 206. Morale? Low. Condition? Feeble. Voucher mech. Watching. Always watching. Many have left for Matriarch's mercy, seeking refuge with the Order. The
Damn.
fools. Can't they see the Order is no different from the Protectorate? The Order won't...
Incessant muttering to oneself may disturb fellow passengers. Further conduct
We got an appointment to
violations
keep at
may
Matriarch's
warrant
mercy.
notification of the
Let's just
Sentinels.
hope we don't get
Giant,
shelled too.
Tottering rattletrap. Such threats compel me no longer. I now answer to no one. I've seen through the lies of both sides. In time, everyone will.
Unwarranted optimism may be a sign of a more serious imbalance.
Please,
See
somebody
a
help us!
curative
Anybody, please!
Yes? Can I help you?
Finally, some help. We desperately need aid. Desperately. My family and I, we was making our way to the mercy camp for us refugees. We were set upon. My wife, my son were injured.
This is a
Can't
trap.
leave them by myself.
This
Had
is-
to leave them just past
this is-
this tunnel so as I could go for help.
This is a
But
trap.
being alone is even more riskier. The Varachnids. I chased them off, but they'll be back. Please help
You
us.
chased them off.
Ain't nothing I can do for them, but you got weapon and medicines and can get us to the camp. Please.
That badly
I
hurt.
don't... Very, by my guess, she was bit on the thigh, high, like, can see bone. Or maybe white means infected? She's screaming all the time when she's awake. Then she goes to sleep. She's in agony. And my son ain't waked since the attack. Hurry, please. We must hurry,
okay,
or
so this is
they'll be
obviously a
eaten.
trap.
Or worse.
This is obviously a trap. I'm gonna walk right into it. If this is not a trap,
Thank
Jesus
you.
fuck.
Thank you. Yeah, this way.
Alright. Should I give you the pleasure of being shot by my shotgun or just pissed you to death? It is very obviously a trap. What's that? What's that right there? What's this? Blood?
What's that? I'll take care of him, Commander.
You have a tree loader?
Don't take kindly to troublemakers.
Yeah, I figured. That screamed fucking trap. Where's the corpses? I need to lose some corpses. Needs a new plan. Plan is good. Kill all dumb people. Yeah, fucking not dumb enough for you, huh? got a new gun. Slight detour.
Think they'll notice if we jump the queue?
Another refugee? Just a moment. Allowing anyone into Matriarch's Mercy unprocessed will upset the precarious ratio of
Ollie.
refugees to aid. We should have an
You up?
opportunity for placement in approximately 7.85 days, presuming no unforeseen alterations. Ah, I seem to recollect one matching your description set for arrival. Pardon my slowing your ingress. It has been rather hectic of late. Welcome to Matriarch's Mercy. Rule number 1, no crowding. Rule number 2, avoid the exclusion zone. Our seer has predicted non-specific imminent danger. Safety and probability are incompatible. Eventually, nowhere will be safe, including here. Can't say I didn't warn you. You need anything, talk to Seer Wiley. He's in the lift building, straight through the settlement.
I remember this place before the war. Functioning tramiculars. Peaceful silence in the canyons.
I can't recall the last time this region was silent.
Reminds me of Tau Ceti right after the merger. Had to wait for my number to be called just to get rations and a cot. Hope these folk don't have to wait as long.
The Paradigm is a self-centered derivative take on the Grand Plan. That's how little the Protectorate respects you.
By the law. It's you.
Me?
Oh, thank the architect you're finally here. I've scarcely breathed while hoping you'd come. I am in desperate need of your help.
Trade now, talk later.
True, but the Order's predictions know you better than you know yourself. Recently, I had a rare opportunity to ask the Seer for guidance. He told me that a dashing outsider would answer my prayers. I feared the prediction was a fluke, but here you are. A dashing outsider standing before me. Strictly speaking, it isn't. Not yet. But the math is very, very, very good at predicting what is probably most likely, extremely possible. In theory. Within a margin of error. Anyway, that is the Seer's business. My business is the health and welfare of this camp. Where to begin? There are so many sick and wounded in Matriarch's Mercy, and I have but 2 imperfect hands. I am but a humble general practitioner. What I really need are specialists, and the Seer predicted an outsider would find them.
Okay, where do you want me to find them? Did they tell you?
My thanks, stranger. Probability is on our side. The Seer gave me a datapad with explicit instructions that I not read it, for my intervention could only throw probability into disarray. Now,
Christ, really?
take the datapad, with my thanks.
I'm gonna grab your tongue. I'm gonna grab your tongue, Ollie. I'm gonna do it. Key cat. Read this. Here's prediction. Although you may be a stranger to these lands, you shall help us, okay? Why do you need a taxidermist? Oh. And a plumber. Okay.
You're right. The universe does not orient itself toward fairness. But it's my Ah, you must be the, Earth Directorate agent I was told to expect. Your punctuality is commendable. Allow me to welcome you to Golden Reach. I'm afraid I've no refreshments available, but can I interest you in a customary debate over decidability?
Start using smaller words, I'm gonna start using bullets.
In the future, a simple no will suffice. The presiding bishop sent word of your imminent arrival. However, pursuant to our normal standards of compartmentalization, she was scant on the details of your mission. That said, I've been instructed to assist you however I can. So, tell me, what brings you to Golden Reach? DeVries. Now, why does that name ring familiar? Landon, do you recall a DeVries?
I don't generally concern myself with passers-through. If this DeVries was not a member of the Order, then it's unlikely we ever exchanged mats.
Why is my thing keep going off? There's no, like, does it pick up the voices from the headset? No one's talking, it's not activating.
Victor Clemens, some kind of radical.
Yeah, it has to be picking up
What
the
an
headset.
absurd
Wow, that's
notion.
a pretty good mic.
I must agree with my seer.
Or I have a really shitty headset.
I once watched Victor shed copious tears over a damaged datapad. It's difficult to imagine him capable of worse.
And now it's activating with nothing's happening. I don't understand.
Good intentions have led scienticians in the past to stray down paths most troubling. Victor's currently supervising highly experimental research at one of our labs to the northwest, the Enray Range, beyond the invaders' front lines. Unfortunately, you'll need to go through the decommissioned autonomous extractorium to reach it. That path is less than safe, so I advise caution. Besides the highly caustic Zeranium River and the Mantisaurs, we've also received reports of mad cultists in the area. It does make me wonder why Victor decided to stay.
I have to snap at it to make it stop. It's weird.
Victor is dedicated.
That's
Single-minded, one could say. I've always thought highly of his analytical skills as a researcher, less so his social ones, perhaps. Loath as I am to admit it, there may be some merit to your worries over a conspiracy within the Order, whether Victor is involved or not. As my predecessor would remind me, denying unpleasant facts is not good science. I would be remiss if I failed to support an investigation.
I need to record a book review.
No doubt you heard of the recent attack launched on that Anti's Choice base, Outpost Opportunity. It came from one of our facilities, the Zeranium Manufactory. But that facility is intended for research, not military action. I hate thinking an Order member responsible, but given the precision of the attack, it does suggest traitors in our midst. It would undoubtedly benefit both of us to root them out.
Respectfully, Scholar, given current tensions, should we really be trusting such a delicate task to this stranger? Would an internal review of our ranks not be more appropriate? Thank you for proving my thesis statement.
I don't dispute the need for discretion, my friend, but the presiding bishop made the determination to send the agent to us. It's best we trust her calculations. Moreover, our situation is growing increasingly dire. I can't overstate my fears concerning this most recent attack ending the ceasefire and reigniting the war in Golden Ridge. One more thing. Your investigation into the traitors takes precedence. But if you could also render aid at Outpost Opportunity on our behalf, such a gesture might preserve the peace. I knew I could rely upon you. Ruth wouldn't have sent you otherwise. Here, take this writ of investigative inquiry. It'll grant you access to the manufactory. Seer Wiley and I will conduct our own inquest into these traitors you've mentioned erstwhile. We can compare notes once you've returned with your findings.
We need to help the folk at Opportunity, Commander. Void the Abbot. He's more concerned with exonerating his own than with making things right.
I mean, we were. I don't know why you're all bent out of shape. So, where are we going? That looks like the facility. We've got a plumber. This is where I came from, right? That's the fucking Rift Anomaly. Okay, so what's over here? Investigate the end range. Okay, that's the thing. Outpost Opportunity. That's the manufacturer. What's this? We're going to fast over here, go take care of these. This says there's something here.
What happened to this place?
The Grand Plan is the predetermined order to the entire universe. We can predict it down to a decimal.
Watch yourself if you intend to nose around that collapsed ramshackle. I swear, refugee settlements aren't what they used to be. Oh yeah, Duarte. He's former antis like me. He was underneath for a few hours. Or, no, that was before. This time it was Rollo Nast? No. Gert Valkenburg. Happens a lot. People here need more room to breathe. Can't build in the walkways, can't set up in the exclusion zone. So they build up. Best they can, at least. Don't have proper building material or nothing. They just make do. After a while, the stacked up little huts they jury-rigged come tumbling down.
No one's talking. I think something's up with my microphone, maybe. At this point. I don't know how to shepherd this shit. Oh my god. I need this when I'm talking to someone. We need a pop filter too. I don't know.
Oh, you put that together, did you? Here, I thought I was being subtle. Yeah, people keep at it. What else choice they have? Order won't listen. Maybe if we interspersed our requests with numbers, they'd pay attention. Seems like all they care about sometimes.
Who's a good kitty cat? Who's a good kitty cat? I love you.
They're doing something. which is better than nothing, but not by much.
Thanks, Ollie. Don't touch the fucking keyboard! I don't remember. Who am I supposed to get here? Taxidermist is here.
Every scientician yearns to
Where do we
visit
go
the
now?
archive on Cloister.
Another refugee camp?
One day,
Another
We're
colony?
not going anywhere.
With an 8
Not on the
free
basis
margin
of
error.
some half-baked
Our
prediction.
situation will
This
be
so-called exclusion zone is where we stake
even
our
know
claim.
multivariable
Sta-
Except for the fact that you ain't yelling and trying to eat me. I'd have pegged you as some sort of prosperous scrapper by the rough look you got about you. You do got a certain feral look in your eye, though. Okay.
Yeah,
I give
this
up.
is very pissing
Tell me.
off.
May Huffstutler, formerly Auntie's Choice, Department of Invasive Marketing. Now, the voice of the displaced.
Huh.
That's what those in the Order call me, leastways. An
Crap.
unofficial sobriquet, likely meant as a petulant slight.
Sorry.
On
Sorry
account
to-
I object. Louder. More often than the rest. Those of us ended up here have very little except needs. I turn those into demands for reasons of clarity and import. I was once considered quite the up-and-comer in the Department of Invasive Marketing. Looked down on all the bottom rungers and have-nots. Then I came here and became one. Happy as I am to make your acquaintance, I'm busy staking our claim over the exclusion zone, so if you'll excuse me. The exclusion zone. The Order has decided to keep us out thanks to some nebulous prediction of disaster. Screw their predictions. We have people, displaced by war and disaster, in sore need of space. There's plenty of room to house them. Thank you. That's what I've been trying to tell everyone. I honestly don't give the slightest whit about the Order's idea of math or whatever calculation tells them that a catastrophe may or may not occur. I couldn't get anywhere with Administrant Agarwal, but you, maybe you'll have better luck. Thanks, stranger. Maybe fate's on our side for a change. You can find Agarwal in the lift building, probably formulating another equation to get on my nerves.
Where do we go now? Another refugee camp? Another colony?
Word to wise, don't accept anything here that's given for free. You'll pay, one way or another.
You don't even know multivariable calculus.
Just trying to cheer you up.
Stop touching the keyboard! If I was a goddamn taxidermist, where would I be?
My noggin sure is sore.
Wait. Don't tell me you're one of those drones from Auntie's Choice.
Easy, friend. We're all in this together.
You just keep your distance.
Oliver, I swear to fuck! Stop!
I miss my spread. How do you do, stranger? Always nice to see a friendly face around Matriarch's Mercy. Though it's a pity I can't lend more aid to our downtrodden collective. I'm just a humble taxidermist.
Hey, that's exactly what
What?
he needs.
And you think that's me? Listen, friend, a little skill with needle and thread does not make me a qualified medical professional. Clearly, you don't suffer from imposter syndrome. Have it your way, then. I know when I'm being voluntold. But you better make it worth my while. Before I agree to anything, I need sprat corpses. Several.
Really?
And no victims of violence, please. My art depends on the quality of the sleeve. I used to source all of my sprats from a local trapper, Frankie Billings. No idea if she's still in business. Word has it she's out north in Auntie's Choice territory, so watch yourself. Fresh being the operative word. My thanks, stranger.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
Wish. The invaders, the order defecting. There's no putting this sprat back into the camp.
Cloister is looking pretty good right about now.
Wasteland devoid of life? No, Arcadia is doomed.
What the fuck is that noise? Do you want to talk? What do you want to talk about?
Hope you appreciated how I bit my tongue back there with the abbot. Didn't want things to come to blows with civilians in the crossfire. Full of excuses for the attack, wasn't he? Could be that he's sincere, or could be that he has his hands so full with keeping his community from falling apart that he missed a memo or two. Either way, I'm willing to stay my hand until we know the truth. If it were my folk buried under the rubble, I'd want to know for certain before acting. Besides, ain't nobody around here better suited for investigating than we are. I prefer doing my shooting after asking all the pertinent questions, Commander. While we're at it playing detective, we need to scope out opportunity. If there are any survivors, we ought to help, however we're able. I can only hope they had warning enough to run for cover. If they didn't, well, there's only so much basic training can prepare you for. Thank you, Commander. We should move on, unless you've got something for me?
No, I'll talk later. You want to talk more? Thank you for holding your tongue. Okay,
Commander,
what do you want?
You got a minute to talk? I got some thoughts on this situation with the refugees.
You have less opinions?
The number of folks seeking refuge from the war is, well, it's beyond what I expected. And beyond what the Order is capable of handling, seems like. Andes may not be faring much better here, but we could at least find enough work for these folk to buy some food. I mean, we ain't gonna give up our cots for what could be the enemy. We're doing what we gotta do to keep our heads on our shoulders. It's a tough situation, that's all I'm saying. But if the Order can't even manage tens of folk at their doorstep, they ain't gonna manage much better should they win the war. But nothing's ever really free, is it? I went through this myself when Auntie's Choice took over Tau Ceti. It took time to secure the merger, but once they did, we folk got the help we needed real quick. And all they wanted in return was the signing of an employment
really
contract.
corpo and I hate it.
Now, I ain't seeing any contracts in Matriarch's Mercy. So what is the Order actually gaining by doing this?
You know, for a mercenary, you're very corpo.
Don't see how it's wrong if it benefited the both of us. Anyhow, if the Order is in
It
fact
didn't
helping
benefit
these
you
folk
at
with no hidden
all!
aims, then, well, I'll be the first to admit that there might just be merit in what they're selling.
I literally had to help you with your
Appreciate you hearing me
goddamn problem. That's irritating. That is fucking irritating. I don't know where the fuck you guys brought from. Let's see about the middleman, fast travel. Her being corpo really kind of pisses me off low key. That looks like closer. Actually, you know what? I don't know. Fucking, I need my keyboard, Ollie. I want to hit that one up and then go that way, then go that way. Honestly, if it lets me. rather have gun damage and more like gun. I can pause the game and equip guns. I can't do that.
Guns cocked and loaded. Let's hit the signal. The insides are leaking outside, Commander.
Alright, I don't know where you are from.
Practicing some battlefield medicine.
The idea is to kill them before you die. Appreciate a little help, Commander. Knew you had my back.
F? What is healing? I thought Z was healing. Why can't I heal? Oh, full health. I was full health before. What the fuck?
Seeing a shot.
Can't just shoot in the thin air.
Nothing. Craft doesn't sense a target.
Hit what in the where now?
How do I melee? What button was melee then? F, R, H. How do I melee? I just did it while I was trying to press buttons. See? Alright. That was one. How many do I need for him? How many though? You didn't tell me. Whatever.
You want me to teach how to fuck?
God, that's farther than I thought it was gonna be, if I'm being perfectly honest. Not gonna lie, that is a lot further. Ow! Look what your goddamn minds helped you in this situation.
Yes, it is. Armed and ready.
thought it was on the ridge. Okay. If you had to cross the goddamn river. Well. Anyone in this camp that needs to be died.
I'm dead without my Trinitine.
I need a
Liquidator.
Loading up.
You put slow, Commander.
Aggressive and ready.
Move it on. Ready to wait. On your command.
Position so I can take the adrenaline.
Yes.
Kill them!
Don't make me bury another agent.
Oh.
Can't get that Andy's Choice jingle out of my head. Hey, if I start humming it, you do what you gotta. Anyway, need something, Commander? Sure. Always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have in mind?
Where's that? Where the? Is it? Looks like it. Ow, 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 Ollie. Flying me, it hurts.
Look alive, Commander.
Let me know when you needed a stretch. Thought you were smart. Commander, watch your vitals.
Ollie, stop touching the keyboard!
How are you still upright over there?
I don't know. What's shooting me?
Give me to hold a hide. Don't make me bury another agent!
Craft's
No, we're
back
just-
in business.
Doing so much goddamn damage. Where are we being shot from? That was a sniper rifle at this point. It's a giant robot. Dead already. When? Oh, the autodoc.
Error. Navigation systems offline. Unable to locate designated path. Greetings. This unit is unable to fulfill its programming. Are you able to assist this unit in its assigned duties?
How much money do I have left? Yeah, I'm probably getting lunch today. Fuck it. I'm hungry. What seems to be a problem? My
This
artificial
unit
friends?
is unable to execute its programming due to tampering. Navigational and other systems have been compromised. This unit is now being used as a target, which is not among its designated functions. This unit must return to Matriarch's Mercy to dispense medical care in order to fulfill its programming.
Bypass all navigation systems and returning last known location.
Searching for last known location of charging pad. Success! 1 entry found. Processing optimal path toward Matriarch's Mercy. Return sequence will be initiated once path is determined. Clarification of purpose confirmed. This unit will arrive at its destination with 0.02% higher efficiency. Thank you, qualified engineer.
No, still himself qualified. Oh, that's done. And the plumber is over there, which I'd probably just be another fast travel around. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. I love you, Ollie, but you're driving me crazy. You're crazy.
Visit our predictory and take our 48-minute questionnaire to determine exactly what career you are meant for.
Huh. I wanted to press. What is it? No, it's X. God damn, there's so many fucking buttons. Plumber's over here, I guess.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Oh, they're coming from fucking. Die with this gun with a fast reloader. Fucking fast reload be fucking phenomenal. Why do you have a speed loader? God damn it.
Freelancer, please report to your assigned area and do not interrupt current operations.
He might have a thing over top of his head. That's No Man's Land. Gotcha. I would think he'll have a marker over
I do not believe I've observed you in these trenches before. You are aware this is a war zone, correct?
Yep, I'm looking for a goddamn plumber.
Careful wandering the trenches there, stranger. Some board initiates might become confrontational. This is the last bastion of control before No Man's Land. I am unsure of who assigned you permission to be at this locale. Please refrain
That is what I call a stubborn clog in the old pipes.
There we go. That's
You're gonna have to
plumber
hold
to
it
me.
in, friend. Privy's out of order.
Oh,
Never
it's a
fear.
kitty.
I'll
Oh,
get
it's a
that clog
kitty.
moving soon
Come here.
enough. They don't call me the pipe doctor for nothing.
I love you. I love you, Boo Boo Butt. Oh, okay. Boo Boo Butt's leaving now. He can't take my love.
You mean you want the pipe doctor to practice real medicine? On real people?
Yeah.
This is the greatest day of my life. The human gut is the most compact and efficient sewer system ever. A plumber's dream. My dream. But don't get me wrong, it would be an honor. I'm just not sure that I'm ready for that kind of challenge.
I believe in you.
You really think so? Very well. Sometimes it takes a plumber to do a doctor's job. If Matriarch's Mercy cries out in need, then the pipe doctor will answer. See you there, friend.
Hey, there we go. Let's do the taxidermist and then we're golden. But since we're over here, I'm trying to figure out how to get over there without dying. I think I might save it and just try to run across this No Man's Land. That seems like a poor decision on my part. Alright, let's try it. Yippee!
Attention, Freelancer.
How are you still upright over there?
No Man's Land, we strongly recommend you.
Commander, watch your fighter!
Oh, bitch. We were doing... Oh, let's just continue. I saved it beforehand.
Life prediction condition. Additional to not only validate it, but also its predictive accuracy. Consulting interventions
Okay. They are mines right away. We'll try to circumvent the mines.
Attention, freelancer. You are currently heading into no man's land. We strongly recommend you return.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Got eyes on some no good.
Also, I've been picking up, like, bomb suit. Which one? Why do I have this? 25 damage resist after. Oh. Let's see if I can. That looks like it exploded already. Can't put mines on ridges. I think we better fucking seen these though. Now. The hell spewing. Okay, whatever. Jeez. Put my gun away. Maybe I seem less threatening. Well, you guys will fuck.
That's a lot of casualties. Our medics ain't equipped for this. Not even close.
Did that blast give me a dunder? Or is some damn stranger walking into my area of operation right after we've been attacked?
You all right, officer? We saw the impact and got over here fast as we could. If there's anything we can
do to part you from your bits while you're desperate? Yeah, I know your type. You go private, but then lurk in the shadows like manta wasps looking to prey on easy marks. You got any reason I oughtn't have you shot?
I am Earth Directorate.
What? Is that like some kind of contractor? Are you looking for a job? Because I have neither the requisite paperwork nor the time to fill it out. Go hustle somewhere else. Yeah? And what exactly makes you so sure of that? Well, I suppose I appreciate your honesty. But even if I believe you, so what? The damage is done, and it's not like I'm mounting a counterattack.
Ollie, what do you want?
Seriously? You expecting me to ring up Auntie and tell her, hello, Maven of all marketing? Just letting you know that this scrutinization officer says everything's hunky-dory. You've clearly been out in the Dorado sun for too long.
Ow, 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 my knees. Cat, oh my god. I got up to do something, he immediately hopped in my, he'll hop in my fucking grave. I need to go get another chair, okay.
Ah, an offer for transaction. Now you're talking my language. Didn't reckon you was someone sympathetic to our ways. It just so happens we might be able to trade services. Normally I wouldn't admit this kind of weakness. It's bad practice. But I'm really in the squeeze, and you might be useful. Lately my luck's been right miserable. I got enemy sneak attacks. I got grunts murdering each other. I got unsanctioned power struggles. And it all risks reflecting badly on me. You cut down the number of issues that are vexing me, and I'll send you word of peace and harmony up the chain. What's good for me is good for you, see? Quid pro quo. Or, if all that sounds like too much work for you, there are other ways to curry my favor. Make me believe your good intentions. Encourage me to take your side. Absolutely. Bits are a bond that buys a broad bevy of believability. Auntie says so herself. They show sincerity, trustworthiness, and a goodly dose of class.
Oh. Sure.
Wonderful. And with your sincerity assured by the bits in my pocket, I feel absolutely confident in your professed innocence.
Hooray.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have a whole mess of hassle I've got to dig myself out from under.
I love bribing things over. I don't have to fucking do shit for people. Okay, what else do I need to fucking get done? What quest is that from? Oh. Oh. Okay. I have to get him from that guy. Son of a bitch. Okay, well, it's not that far off, honestly. Well, I wish, I would probably put some more defense on, honestly. Holy shit. %25% chance to ignore oncoming damage while under 5% health seems kind of cool. I kind of look how badass in this one though. Abandon chance. I don't know. I think I should wear a little more armor. Let's try it, I guess. Fuck it. Oh, they're jumping jacks, okay.
Auntie's choice is the best.
Auntie's choice is the best.
Better than all the rest. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Just like the inconsistent profit margins of our competitors. Campson, think I can't see you lollygagging? Pick up the pace or I'll dock your pay.
No target.
Hey now, that's mine.
I don't care. Fuck you.
You lost, stranger? I don't see a lot of new faces in these parts. What are you? Order? Protectorate? Anti?
Earth Directorate.
Really? An Earth Directorate agent? I have no idea what that is, but okay. Me, I'm a Sprat Trapper. Cute little things, but their tallow and hides fetch a high price. Used to be Protectorate, then worked for the Order, then Anti. Whoever's calling the shots on a given day. Now, I'm just waiting for the dust to settle so I can find out who I work for tomorrow.
Second mission for the first brats.
Gregory? Well, I'm glad to hear he's still kicking. Loyal customer. Very particular about his sprats. These being hard times, I've had to raise my prices. Gal's gotta eat, and I don't care for sprat meat.
Can I just speech my way out of this?
These are premium sprats. But damn it, I can't have anyone spreading word that my sprats are inferior quality. That'd follow me forever. Go on, take them. Let's just keep this between us.
Thank you. Map. Okay, the streets of fast travel. That's good. Let's go back and deal with everything there, then head over to the manufacturer place.
Got a bad feel about this line, hon. Don't like being
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
Any luck with the sprat hunt? Decent quality, all things considered. Frankie's work is second to none. You can tell the good doctor I'll be around shortly, armed with needle and thread, calipers, and my finest jar of glass eyes. Not to worry, they're perfectly lifelike. Be seeing you, Agent.
I need to move stuff around, honestly. Again. Ollie cat. Ollie kitty. Ollie kitty. Ollie kitty. Asserting his dominance. Let's go back. Talk to the good doctor.
Wait. Don't tell me you're one of those drones from Anti's.
What caused the schism between the Protectorate and the Order?
When I asked the Seer for medical specialists, a plumber was not what I had in mind.
Well,
trust
what do you
in
want
the
from me?
Order to think outside of the box. Take this. On behalf of the Order and the displaced, I thank you. Now, will there be anything else? Thanks to you, our automechanical doctor has been dispensing medication and setting broken limbs with tireless efficiency. A little token of my appreciation for a job well done. Now, will there be anything else? From a medical standpoint, the taxidermist doctor was an unconventional choice. But I can't deny the results. Here, you've earned it. Now, will there be anything else? How can I be of service? Since you aren't a refugee, I hope you understand that I cannot offer my goods free of charge, but my prices are fair.
Sell drunk. Small plasma charges. That is 41. That's 41. Does more damage. I'll sell that one. Shock. That's a better shock. Fire canister. Does better. Shock rods. Is that's the, okay. I sold a whole bunch of these. Oops daisy. Keep that one. Magazine size. That's cool.
No offense to Val, but it's real nice having someone watching my back who ain't in constant need of recalibration. Anyway, need something, Commander? Sure. Always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have in mind?
The paradigm is a...
So... What does this go to?
self-centered derivative take on the Grand Plan. That's how little the Protectorate...
What is it? I have 15 seconds of allotted time for non-specific discourse, so choose your words with expediency. Oh, don't tell me. You're here on behalf of the voice of the displaced, aren't you? Mathematical predictions always keep us one step ahead. My latest augury noted that a stranger would come bearing an inconvenient message. This is about the exclusion zone, correct? Were that it only that simple, but she ignores essential variables of the equation. You see, the seer predicted that a calamity would befall the exclusion zone, warning that the barrier must not be crossed. But the ever-disruptive voice of the displaced is dead set on occupying the exclusion zone anyway, laughing in the face of certain peril. Tell me, which of us has the title of administrant before their name? The responsibility is mine, as are the consequences. The seer has augured death for anyone who enters the exclusion zone. Yes, you heard me right. Death. Furthermore, and I quote, an outside mediator, having earned the confidence of both sides, has a high likelihood of clearing up an ongoing dispute. And now the voice has involved you. How auspicious. Perhaps you are the outside mediator who was foretold. The first step is to familiarize yourself with every angle of the dispute. Talk to the people of Matriarch's Mercy. The displaced want the exclusion zone. We want it kept off limits. We can't both be right. With your seasoned perspective, perhaps the voice of the displaced will learn to listen. Any questions before you get started? I can tell you she's a rabble-rouser of the highest order. Still, she cleaves to her principles. That's something. You can find her outside, among her people, stubbornly defying an order barricade. But you already knew that.
There we go.
According to predictions, yes. Or at least, my interpretation of them. I am reasonably certain. More than usual, in fact. Novice Seer Vicarage should have ample time to illuminate you on the Order's forecast modeling methods. He's just down the room from here. Many people around camp support or object to our methods. Speak to them, form your own opinion, and when you are ready, we will decide the fate of the exclusion zone.
Neat. So what exactly do you want me to do? Talk to people?
What happened? Where do we go now? Where do we go now? Another refugee camp? Another colony?
I predict, with an 8.23 margin of error, that our situation will improve in time.
Stop it with the predictions. You don't even
The
know
Protectorate have
multivariable-
Apologies, outsider. As a vicar, I am usually tasked with guiding non-order lay people, such as yourself. Lately, the abbot has tasked me with the education of the refugees in our care. You are, of course, free to stay to be enlightened by my lecture, but I don't need an abacus to predict your path lies elsewhere. Well, if it's in the displaced's best interests, I imagine I can find a moment. Yes, I reckon I do have my ear to the grimy dirt floor of Matriarch's Mercy. I hear what common lay people are saying, and the wide array of bodily noises they make. Suppose I, more than any other member of the Order here, connect with non-scienticians. I've begun daily lectures, including practical advice on efficiently planning their days. I frequently launch into extended orations on everyone's favorite topic, math, and meticulously expatiate on our sex origins in the most rigorously pedantic detail.
I heard sex, not sec.
Oh dear, I got ahead of myself, didn't I? That's an occupational hazard around here. As I'm sure you've read in recent dissertations doing the rounds, education has proven to have a 13.7% increase in overall quality of life. I am single-handedly making a difference here, with constructive pointers on efficient scheduling, lessons on order history, plus some mathematics for a little added razzle-dazzle. Never as many as I would like, perhaps, but my little congregation grows by the hour. Eventually, my unsophisticated layperson friend, the knowledge just seeps right in. Give it a few years and they'll even be asking questions.
Okay.
My soup is nutritionally calculated to sustain all bodily functions, but it could use a little salt.
Look, can't say I'm fond of these lodgings.
Oh, try not to get too close. My sinuses are stuffed up, my ears are backed up, and my guts are gurgling. I could burst at any moment. Every fluid from every orifice. So keep your distance. Don't want it, don't need it. I've gotten sick at least a dozen times since we set up camp. Why, last week alone, I caught hack lung, sprat tongue, skinny teeth, and a rare case of mortified skull emergence. Figured I might as well get used to being sick. So, I'm practicing for my next disease. It's gonna be a nasty one. I think it's downright awful what's happened to these fine folks. But me especially. Sickness, malnutrition, spontaneous genetic disorders, it never ends. You too. Trust me, you don't want to catch this. Neither do I, for that matter.
Okay.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how
Keep your behavior acceptable for animals.
Got a bad feel about this line.
No putting this sprat back into the camp.
Oyster is looking pretty good right about now.
Wait. Don't tell me you're one of those drones from Auntie's tree.
I
I banged him up real good for you, didn't I? I won you one, right? Matters settled.
The void you did. Barely connected. You're thinking of 2-3 scraps ago. You've been mostly unconscious a while now. Oh, geesh. We didn't mean to over your head talk or nothing. No, I guess I should only answer for myself, though. Maybe Mapother did.
Huh. Never had anybody accuse me of that afore. Lots of other stuff, sure, but that one's new. Well, we could play guess the question, I guess. That usually passes some time.
You ought to talk to Boss Tilda. She's the brains in this... What does she call it? Oh, yeah. Quasi-illicit shenanigan.
Doesn't like to look at us when we're all banged up. Said my face turned her off Borstloaf.
Anyhow, head down the hill along the fence. Tell her Mapother and Mudge sent you.
Thank you.
Do me a kindness and mosey on.
You got business? No? Move on. Earth who? Name of what now? You got some kind of ague? I definitely ain't letting you in if you got the ague. Reckon you at least know how to oil the gears of Ingress. Likely you ain't some protectorate or Order stoolie. But I'm still gonna be watching. Go ahead.
Salutations, friend. Not many find their way into my presence, but those that do possess only the finest of tastes. I do hope you'll pardon the rigmarole it took to meet me. The Order has such an antiquated philosophy on the smuggling of contraband. We stand that we'd like to make a good ton of bits on the war, and maybe expand our reach in the process. Beyond that, I'm not supposed to comment. But Sub Rosa consists primarily of ex-Anti's Choice and ex-Protectorate personnel. We've still got folks we care about out there. Complicates some of our feelings on the fighting. But if the fighting stops, our income begins to go dry. It's superb cover and a consistent market. Refugees are in need of all sorts of supplies that the Order cannot provide, and Sub Rosa delivers, at only a reasonable markup. Myself, I enjoy the thrills of the environ. Will the Order attempt to drive me out? Will Matriarch's mercy be shelled? Shall I run out of new cereals? Oh, thrilling!
Oh.
Why, I thank you. Takes a unique sort to appreciate the finer points of illegal smuggling. Feast thine eyes on the merchandise.
Okay. Damn. Kinda like that. Explosive rounds. Stock barrel. Sniper rifle.
Is it me, or has my ankle been squeaking? You can hear it too, right? Must be the damn rotator again. Anyway, need something, Commander? Sure. Oh.
Oh. Damn.
Greetings. What can I help you with? Let me guess. One of your co-occupants is always hanging up his or her britches in your corner of the yurt. Am I right? Or you're dealing with more of a stay off my palate or that's my air you're breathing sort of thing. Hmm? Pray elucidate the exact nature of your tiff of contention.
They sent me.
Oh, really? Like they strung a few words together in a row and it all made sense? That's a marked improvement on earlier. Guessing they left out a bunch, though. Here in Matriarch's Mercy, if you're not a member of the Order, you're probably living close to somebody else. In some cases, sleeping on top of them. Sort of thing tends to cause friction between neighbors. Would lead to fights, but nobody here wants trouble with the Order. So they hire our hooligans to battle by proxy. Half the time, people shy away at the first sight of blood. The other, that's what they're there for. We say, whoever wins the fight wins the argument. But frankly, it's never anything of consequence, like, okay, hurrah! This guy gets back his mangy button. Now, how can I help you exactly? Ugh, a tourist. Well, clear out then, huh? Can't have you scaring off real customers. I got a bunch of yeggs, 2 pugilized pugilists, and a cicanid to feed.
Okay, well. It seems like everybody, if I'm being perfectly honest.
Welcome. Have you come to bask in the Order's knowledge?
Go on. You take care now. Here?
Since the schism, the Protectorate have
Scienticians around the settlement inform me you've made some inquiries. Good, good. Continue poking around further, though. You must earn both sides' trust, you know.
I thought I
Have you
already did.
spoken to all representatives of the Order? All of the displaced? The Doctor? The questionable types from Sub Rosa? Investigated the containers? If not, do. Well then, if you need me in the meantime, I'll be here, up to my ocular organs and requests.
$1,068.5 pardons, but my attention is presently 99.81% occupied, coordinating provisions and supplies for the displaced. I have 0 allotted time for random queries, at present or in the foreseeable future. But very well. As the assigned provisioner, I am responsible for coordinating the requisition and distribution of comestibles, medicinals, and miscellaneous vital supplies. The overwhelming majority of my time is dedicated to this, leaving only moments to see to the Order's needs in the settlement. But it is an effort I undertake with great relish. You may not have noticed, but the refugees do not want for food or medicine. If it was a duly appointed Order official acting to assist me in distributing supplies to the displaced, yes. If that someone is you, no. The Order of the Ascendant is dedicated to the ascension of humanity. Our ultimate goal may not be reached in our lifetime. If I can help others in need today, I shall do so to the utmost extent of my abilities and resources.
Fuck, tired.
With the great disruption that has occurred to their lives, one can hardly blame them. That they are fed and remain healthy is sufficient for me.
Okay.
Appreciate you respecting my time.
Thank you again. It's nice to have a little help around the camp. How can I be of service? As a doctor, I'm appalled. We don't have enough beds or private quarters to separate people, so sickness is blazing an unhappy trail through the refugees. Of course, the Order keeps us well supplied with meds, but things will get worse as long as we're overcrowded. Yes, I can treat sickness as it arises. It would be leagues better to prevent it entirely. That means space to spread out. Since you asked, you can run this medicine to Horst Lambling. Just don't shake the man's hand. He has a habit of coughing into his palm when he covers it at all.
The meaning of life is numerical, and we are the keepers of the vision.
You ever cough so hard your ankles hurt? I'll try not to sneeze on you, but no promises. Law, finally. Real relief for my fake symptoms.
Let's see it then.
Well, ain't this healthcare in a nutshell? If it's bits you want, you can partake of what I scrounged together on account of folks taking pity on me. You have my gratitude, stranger.
I'm not with Auntie.
Every scientician yearns to visit the body of scientists.
Hello again, stranger. How can I be of service?
How about that? Me, a real doctor and everything.
Ah, I pleasantly anticipated this exact moment. My personalized order prediction and weekly prognostics report both mentioned encountering an unforeseen factor about now. I suppose that designation doesn't wholly apply to you, though, does it? Predicting future events is an imprecise science. Currently, that is. Well, then. I read that you'd have questions about our predictive methods, correct? We utilize a mix of proprietary research methods to gather as complete a data set as possible, and advanced calculations using well-honed models to effectuate it. None of us predict events with complete accuracy or absolute detail. We'd need to solve the universal equation to do that. Fortunately, we're all working very hard on that problem. The Department of Predictive Analysis provide weekly prognostics reports and personalized order predictions to help steer our followers' paths. The Department of Predictive Analysis is mainly populated by seers like myself, who represent the Order's most talented mathematicians. After years of study, some can predict events a few seconds or minutes into the future with reasonable precision. Others can estimate with up to 71.1% accuracy several months out. Of course, predictions have grown more difficult with the loss of the archive, but I am not to speak of that with an outsider. No offense. Unforeseen factors, random elements, anomalous outliers, incalculable variables, all of them can undercut the accuracy of our predictions. But as we close in on solving the universal equation, unknown unknowns will become known unknowns. Then finally, known knowns. You follow? Matriarch's Mercy is brimming beyond capacity with those cast out by war. But we of the Order rise to every challenge and continually strive to better our guests' existence. Why I, for instance, have availed my predictive methods to our refugee neighbors in the area.
I'm not talking. Stop bouncing. Holy shit, that's so fucking annoying. And this headset, like, I need a new, like, I need a noise canceling headset, like. Damn, this is annoying.
There's nothing more practical than improving lives now, is there? We've offered the displaced access to our weekly prognostics reports and personalized order predictions. Engagement is admittedly rather low, but at least one member of the camp reports he has benefited from them greatly. One of our recent guests, Rollo Nast, has received multiple personalized order predictions. I believe he could speak to the effectiveness of our ways firsthand. If my own humble assertions are not enough, I trust his attestations would convince you, and perhaps other members of the displaced as well. True, my situation does lack a certain refinement. Regrettably, this is Matriarch's Mercy. We all must do the best we can with limited means. I foresee you have much to do. I won't keep you. Adieu.
Have you beheld that new rifle up at the monastery?
Welcome back. I assume you're not here for that debate. Anything I can do to assist you? Yes, what have you discovered? Oh, you've lessened the load on my mind considerably. And you have the Order's gratitude. Any other updates?
Who am I supposed to talk to now?
By calculating the position of every atom in the universe, we can predict the future. Control reality and ascend to a state of virtual godlike. grand plan is the predetermined order to the entire
What happened to
universe.
this place?
We can predict it down to a decimal.
Matriarch's mercy is no safe.
Stranger. Vexing. We're at the mercy of the Order, and the Order is at the mercy of their predictions. Not to insult our gracious hosts, but these people don't wipe themselves unless an equation tells them to.
Oh. Hello. You weren't mentioned in my latest personalized order projection. I mean, prediction. Granted, I mostly skim the parts what don't cover probabilistic dangers, so perhaps you were alluded to in some, roundabout fashion. Suppose that means you're not a threat. So that's good, right? Yeah, I reckon that's good. Oh. Well, the Order have got these things called personalized order predictions. Take about an hour for them to get a read on you. Then you get updates about your, path. First time I got a POP, it was on a lark. It said, Rolo Nast, our seer has predicted you must wear a helmet today. I borrowed one, as a laugh. Everybody ribbed me about it. Just after lunch, wind picked up on the cliff above and dropped a mock apple 152 meters straight down onto my head. Fortunately, I still had that brain case on. I mean, if you want an exact estimate or percentage, talk to them. As for me, I just got that, what do you call it? Anecdotal feedback. A few times, I couldn't make heads or tail of half of it. Like, avoid anything representing whole numbers? I didn't know what to do about that. So I just stayed put. End of the day, I'm still here, and my co-occupant Ike isn't. So, I guess them prognostications work well enough. You did catch the part I said they'd save my life, right? I think alive is a notable improvement on dead. That's something you can take to the bank, Figuratively speaking. I don't know why the other displaced have been so slow to take to them. But I'm not complaining too loud. Waited for my latest POPs long enough already.
What happened to this place?
Oh. Administrant Agrawal. Here to finally hash this out, are you? Thought this day would never come.
Yes, well, our esteemed outsider here has agreed to thoroughly appraise our situation, in the hope that we may finally close the book on the exclusion zone once and for all.
They say you asked around. Listen to folks. That's a good start, at least.
Speaking as a representative of the Order, we will abide by the Mediator's decision if you do the same.
Agreed.
Mediator, I leave the fate of the exclusion zone in your capable hands.
I'd like to discuss what I found about the Order's side.
Speak on them.
You mean that missionary type who's always talking at everybody instead of to them?
Mathematics is the hidden language of the universe which unites us all. The closer we come to understanding it, the closer we come to true understanding.
I haven't heard that much sugarcoating outside of an anti-suppository ad. But fine. Whatever you say.
Alright.
Did he also happen to mention they were needlessly oblique and vague?
But our predictions are given to inform and protect, not to frighten. Forgive me. I do not mean to disrupt.
You actually got the Provisioner to give you the time of day. Huh.
Ah, yes. I sometimes forget Provisioner Plotnik is also assigned to minding the displaced's needs. Her role is largely proactive, while mine is reactive.
Seem committed to ensure.
Fair enough. The Order does keep us refugees fed and plenty, medicated. To give credit, as I do with blame, where it's due. I'm all ears, Mediator.
The what now?
When grievances between the displaced approach fisticuffs, we hire Sub Rosa hooligans to duke things out for us.
That is unquantifiably absurd. And I don't see how moving into the exclusion zone will help.
Overcrowding leads to frustrations, minor issues get amplified, and it's are pent in like animals.
Unproductive is one thing. Paid Donnybrooks with surrogate fighters is... well, I'm at a loss for an applicative metaphor to describe it. I understand you were crucial in securing additional medical personnel for Matriarch's Mercy. Thank you.
Yeah, much appreciated. Way to go above and beyond. Anyhow, what was the good doctor's diagnosis?
He has meds to treat it. He can't cure overcrowding. Needs more resources.
Do you find this concession acceptable?
I'm not convinced. Resources are one thing. We still need the exclusion zone.
Collapsed. But we built Matriarch's Mercy to optimize comfort and safety.
I'm guessing you're saying this wasn't an official structure. More of a hastily assembled, precariously built shanty. People are struggling to make do with what they have. If we had the exclusion zone, this wouldn't be a problem.
I'm aghast these structures weren't built following established Order construction guidelines. By my calculations, you've explored this topic from every conceivable angle. Admirable work, Mediator. What is your decision?
I rolled the order, Look, for the record, all this is ridiculous. Their needs outweigh the danger. They want it. There's overcrowding here. Let them try.
Well, if this is the fate that was augured, then I will not complain. Though it goes against my very nature. Please, be safe. That's all I ask.
Not to worry, Administrant. The exclusion zone is our problem now. Here. You stay out of trouble. We'll try and do the same.
The burst SM. Ooh, hello. Like short rounds. Oh. We'll try this out.
Where do we go now?
Alright, so
Another
that's
refuge.
taken care of.
Refugee camp? Another colony?
I predict
Friends,
with an 8.2
neighbors, while you shelter in Matriarch's.
Okay.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever
Well, check out the place where the rocket came from. I can fix this. fuck was that noise? Trip on more bullets on the town. Hindsight 2020. No, that's Vision. Vision's 2020. Hindsight is, I don't know, 50-50? Okay, doors are wide open. That's a bad sign. This looks like it's gonna be fun. Looks like something went wrong, obviously. So you're telling me it's a research facility, but yet you have a rail cannon on the top? Or at least some sort of delivery device.
Hello? Someone there? Yes? Did the missive not play, or was it garbled in some way? Are you somehow struggling with coherence? If so, to be clear, Zerania Manufactory 7 presently and for an indeterminate time is in lockdown. That means no external transmissions, no visitors. Yet, how do I know you're not one of their number? An advanced party sent to cajole me into swinging free open the gate. What our consumerist rivals lack in intellectual rigor, they readily make up for in subterfuge and guile.
I have a written writ.
Anyone can name drop our supreme calculator. Might as well say you're close personal friends while you're at it. We don't have time for your... Oh, yes, sir, let me just...
Arbiter Maytavier here. You claim you were invited by our presiding bishop? I read a missive from her on a key prediction due in this time frame. You match its broad details.
Of course I do.
Very well. Come inside and we'll see this sorted. Building on the left.
Yes, right over here. You're not getting down below until you talk to... So, the abbot deigned to send someone whilst we're contending with all manner of emergencies, did he? Wait, is that an Auntie's Choice enhanced soldier with you? Oh, I see what this is. Stay back. We have no desire to escalate things further. Don't do something you'll regret.
No, she's with me.
We want answers, not a fight. And if indeed there's any retribution to be had, it won't be by my hand. Tell him, Commander.
Surely. Far be it from me to question the irreproachable prudence of an enigmatic caller. Sometimes I cannot fathom what goes through the abbot's mind, but your papers do seem to be legitimate. I will unlock the elevator so you can speak with Proctor Svoboda below. I'll send word you're en route, but fair warning, I cannot predict what reception you will receive. I expect your behavior will remain impeccable. As soon as I've seen to securing the facility, I'll be along straight away.
It might be picking up the noise from my computer, honestly. I don't know at this point.
The recent attack may have originated from this facility, but I assure you it was not at our hand. We have no desire to resume open warfare with Auntie's Choice. One of our transport pods, filled with Zeranium, was diverted toward, or more specifically at, their location.
That's a weird thing called missile.
Though functionally correct, I assure you. The transport pods are fired into space, where they are collected for redistribution. To date, no one has ever misused them for this purpose, despite the explosive nature of the material. Fortunately, we have potentially identified the culprit, and we have managed to corner the apparent perpetrator down below, which would be a good thing if they had not, somehow seized control of the manufactory operations. Our suspect, one Initiate Alva, previously supervised launch controls, though steadfastly maintaining her innocence, She has also barricaded herself in the operations control room below. A move not likely to allay anyone's suspicions. An understandable perspective. I fear I must concur. I admit I'm to a reasonable degree pleased you are on hand to corroborate current suppositions. May your query yield favorable results.
It
evidently originated here. Transport pod full of Zeranium. Blue outpost opportunity to naught but tinges and flinders.
Initiate Alva, stand down. Relinquish control of this facility immediately.
Oh, my dear Proctor, you can't believe a low-level drudge like me is responsible for any of this.
You'd have us all believe you seized control to demonstrate your innocence. Wait, is this being broadcast?
I have no idea how this audio doodad works. You're the one in charge here, Proctor Svoboda. Are you sure you didn't do something?
I demand your unconditional surrender at once.
Hello, Proctor? I'm pushing buttons over here now. Did I disconnect you somehow?
But that's bad.
Took over.
Ah, yes, of course. Next on my list of lowest probability events, strangers sent by the Abbot, gallivanting about amidst a lockdown. If we'd been able to communicate beyond our walls, might have saved you a trip. As I can successfully report, we have identified the responsible party. Ah, ill-timed levity. How droll. Let's not waste precious time now. The Abbot must be eager for news of the explosion's causation. Namely, Initiate Alva.
Yeah, we know.
Low-level subordinate. Assigned here years ago. But I'm now realizing how little we actually know about her. A spy or turncoat, no doubt. A sleeper agent from one of those secret enemy programs you're always hearing about. But I haven't even told you the worst part. How Alva took control. The subsequent, albeit strangely indirect, obloquy and vituperation. The lives lost.
I got just doing my own
Whatever
investigation.
for. We've already established her guilt. Failed to see the use, frankly. I suppose some limited nosing about before dispatching her wouldn't hurt. Presuming she doesn't kill us all in the meantime. I'll be in my office. Let me know once she's no longer a problem.
Fuck. What bullets do I need for shorts? Right. Sell my junk.
described of Arachneid's calicity as slavering when it attacked. How much viscous fluid would you estimate was involved?
I don't know anything about the fluids. Of course, she's hiding something. You think those two exemplars just fell
Factors
wrong?
that head on in.
They're hardly prone to involuntary self-injury.
Jesus Christ. Oh well, can't do anything. Great.
Oh, hello. A visitor. Who is it they're sending now? And who are you, dear? You're what? Some maverick for hire? Oh, no, I can see it now. Earth Directorate, yes? Like Commander Zane and that rascal Buddy. And who is that you brought with you? A friend? Ah, an Auntie's choice grafted soldier. You poor dear. And someone else. Another Earth Directorate agent, I see. Seems sad.
Is she talking about me?
All this for me. Fear I hardly deserve such attention. This entire business is just a terrible misunderstanding. Oh, believe you me, I'd like to know that more than anyone. I am thoroughly unaware how anyone would think me capable of all this.
Well...
Yes, that was terrible. I feel awful. Though technically speaking, they did kill each other. There was a scuffle. Their weapons fired. It was a most unfortunate thing. I hate to speak poorly of management, but we work folk around the manufactory consider the proctor something of a petty bureaucrat, dear. I assume she's acting as any functionary would, assigning blame to appear in control. Well, you know the type, surely.
Oh.
Dear me, I wish I knew. But, actually, there may be a way you could gain answers here. The firing record should contain all relevant details regarding the launch. Why, yes, I could unseal access to the records repository for you and open the path leading there. I'd be right grateful if you'd have a look. I swear I'm completely innocent of this heinous act they're accusing me of.
What? It's like... You make it sound like you aren't, though. Like, you're very, like... highly sarcastic?
All right, fair enough. Understood. Appreciate your help, dear. Please return when you have found something. May the plan favor us against long odds.
Investigator?
Oh, the launch records consist of numbers of instructions that are time-stamped, uniquely numbered. Using the time of launch initiative, recent launch, the entry shows that it was directed at the outpost. It's unclear what type of paper or ex-convict. record shows that and forging duck. Oh, it's a forgery. Records are expunged. There's a forgery, and they wiped the records, digital records.
Patrol's back, I hear.
Our Earth Directorate friend. Hello, I've been conversing with Factor Matadier here while you were away. Understand you've met?
Yes, they witnessed me rather discomposed, I fear. Visions of Auntie's choice reprisal clouded my thoughts at the time. Troops now guard the entrance above. Our safety addressed, I have turned my attention to the cause of our situation here, and I have deemed it wise to investigate further. Do not let my position fool you. All within the Order are scienticians, and hence we seek the truth of any hypothesis based on evidence. The Proctor's accusation is no different. A recent security audit brought up several curious messages meant for an unknown party, sent from a terminal somewhere on the premises. We were unable to track down the whereabouts of this mystery terminal, but one message contained certain oblique references to placing blame. Nothing conclusive, yet enough to give me pause.
You examined the launch records, yes? Did you find anything, dear?
It was forged.
Well, I'd certainly hoped they'd exonerate me, but somehow I'm unsurprised they bear signs of falsification. Believe I'm starting to see a pattern. Ah, but listen to me. What do I know about this sort of thing? I know I've watched too many Aetherwave serials. Suppose they fuel my fervent imagination. But still, even the most junior scientician knows the best explanation is one requiring the fewest assumptions. Ergo, I set the correct coordinates. Someone overrode them. Someone may be pulling her strings, perhaps. That's what investigators like you say, isn't it? Now, what you uncovered appears to imply two further avenues of inquiry. A Zeranium leak occurred moments after the launch. I imagine it may have been used as a diversion, allowing the culprit time to falsify the record. The overriding of the coordinates also deserves a look. Don't you think?
I can speak to the coordinate override, I believe. All commands are routed through the hub in central processing. If one meant to accomplish what you're suggesting, they would likely look to do it there.
I expect the Zeranium leak stemmed from alterations to the control boards and refinement logistics. I'd look for any signs of tampering that may point to the culprit. All right. There. I've unsealed both areas. With hope, what you discover will help us determine the responsible party.
I'll stay here and play for more time. If the Proctor sends anyone, I'll say I'm close to convincing you to surrender.
Alba's been here for how many years? I never noticed her. Just blended in with the scenery somehow.
May circumstances proceed toward intended results.
Had plenty of managers like Svoboda back on Tau Ceti. Couldn't take responsibility for nothing.
Ah, yes. Suppose you'll do.
Do you need something?
I'd been hoping an empiricist or assessor would amble by, but you appear reasonably apt. The Zeranium overflow venting has gone completely haywire. Oh, what else will this higgledy-piggledy nightmare of a day bring? I was ordered to keep watch until a specialist arrives. Might I entreat you to act in such a capacity? The control board to divert the flow of Zeranium is up yonder in refinery logistics. If so, I have something for your time and effort. Well, as a fellow student of science, you'll be especially interested in what I have to offer. We developed a pharmaceutical primer that, technically it poisons you a little, but also heals you quite effectively. Shut off the gas, it's yours.
Hooray.
Tremendous. Why, this day may average toward the positive yet.
May deliberate endeavors beget expected results.
Protest Svoboda. You know, I imagine the actual perpetrators becoming pretty nervous right about now. I mean, they must have believed that was lawless. But problems began to mount. Errors started to multiply.
Oh. Okay, so let's know. Thank you. How far back? This far back. Okay, that's fine.
May all your endeavors add to the equation.
Had plenty of managers like Svoboda back on Tau Ceti. Couldn't take responsibility for nothing.
Yes, I'd been hoping. Might I entreat you to... What? We developed a pharmaceutical...
May deliberate endeavors beget expected results.
Alright, you know what? Anything over here?
Yeah.
No?
Dig me in. Help me out.
Stupid. good?
You're back. I see my Zeranium overflow venting has returned to a non-haywire state, and my internal levels of disquietude have lessened along with it. This is anecdotal feedback at best, but I find sometimes a gift helps. Something that makes one feel deserving. And by assisting me, you have proven this. This card will allow you into our humble little research lab. It's right past operations, can't miss it, unless you do. The pharmaceutical primer I mentioned is inside on display. With the leak abated, I am fully prepared to be peppered with queries. Now that you mention it, yes. I recall I was worried about one crisis, and my mind was completely occupied by this other crisis nearby. I must admit, I haven't given the attack a single thought since. I do hope everyone's okay.
Oh, God.
Not much. Keeps to herself mostly, or that is entirely. Like all of us, she resided in the barracks 15 degrees to the northeast from here. You mean just after the attack occurred? I was in a state of anxiety at the time, and, well, I'm sure you're aware higher levels of cortisol can impede the encoding of memory. Ah, quite right. Anything else?
Vector's been in there a while now. Perhaps this conundrum is approaching a solution.
Alva's been here for how many years?
Always account for standard deviation.
You'd think if she were responsible for the attack, she'd have happily thrown it in my face.
Finally, a favorable happenstance. After I became stuck in here, those organisms appeared, all hungry-eyed and slavering profusely. The door jammed. Not sure how. Worked perfectly acceptably earlier. Lockdown and my clumsy fumbling triggered a precautionary security setting. I can't reset it from here, and I'm not particularly enamored of being closed in. Depends on your level of moxie and know-how, I suspect. Let me think. You could try jimmying the door open if you have engineering expertise. Or, I don't know, engage in a routine advanced physical regime. Otherwise, the safety reset is in a wall panel around the corner. Though that seems a bit boring for a dynamic sort like you.
That's kind of funny. I like that.
Of course.
Alright. Around the corner. I do have a feeling that it's...
Liquidator! Not seeing a shot.
Off me.
Thank you kindly. I am decidedly in your debt. Anything you need? Anything I, a lowly archivist, can provide you, a heroic individual who is handy with doors? Of course. I am now able to breathe easy and respond freely. Strange question, but yes, all commands pass through the hub here. Through that wiring underneath that open floor panel in the back of the room, actually. Well, in my professional opinion, looks like someone rerouted some commands from operations. Not sure which ones. Based on the sloppy state it was left in, I'd say they either barely knew what they were doing or were in a rush, or both. I was in my cot doing advanced equations. After the explosion occurred, I rushed here to check my terminal. The door was creaky to open. I should have known it would lodge in place when it closed, but I was distracted by the disheveled state of the room and rushed inside. Yes, I find it extremely self-gratifying. Did you want to come by and check my calculations? Hey, why are you smirking like that? Stop laughing! Works in operations, right? Always on about her stories. Wish I had time to watch serials and read all day. Well, that's about everything I know about everything. Let you be on your way. Careful on your way out. Try not to be liquefied and subsequently devoured.
Still my robot hands.
Ain't nothing there.
Graph's back in business.
by something?
Look alive, Commander.
Why? That was stupid. Come on, guys.
Oh, hello, dear. Why, we were just talking about you.
Or specifically, potential implications for a multitude of troubling scenarios, based on probable results of your investigation, downstream outcomes, and such and the like.
You know how the Order is, always calculating something. But please, tell us what you discovered.
That you found evidence that the coordinates were rerouted is definitely something. Would be an odd step for Alva here to take, except perhaps to throw blame elsewhere.
I admit I had the knowledge to cause the leak, but not the authorization. And yes, why would I reroute coordinate commands away from here? I'm sufficiently certain our proctor is conspiring with an outside party. So I'm coming out now. She's going to tell me who she's working with. Then I'm going to kill her.
Wait a minute. You're going to what? Our investigation, it's unfinished. And you're an initiate. What are you talking about?
Oh, I see you two thought you were proving my innocence. No, you were helping identify my target. I'd advise you dears to help or stay out of my way. Proctor Svoboda needs to pay for her actions.
Her possible involvement notwithstanding, Constance Svoboda is an Order Proctor, and I cannot abide her cold-blooded murder. Especially by someone we clearly know so little about. You are far more capable than some back-manufacturing button pusher. Who are you, really?
I am a dedicated agent of the Order, but no, dear. My name is not Miriam Alva. I am Marisol Delgado, formerly of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
That group was just a story to scare novice scienticians. Next, you're going to be telling me you're... Wait. It is you, isn't it? The one they called the Endpoint.
If you want one, you gotta earn it. Start rescuing sprats out of trees. Or maybe finish the important conversations you start.
I arrived decades ago to lie low after a
That's a
difficult assignment. More than that, I have nothing to speak on at present.
The rumors about your department. They said anyone who might delay the equation being solved disappeared. If there are any hints of truth to that, I find it severely at odds with Order tenets for balancing efficiency with humanity.
This is hardly the time for a history lesson or debate, I'm afraid.
That you are who you are, and are standing right, and have been here for years. It's all much to digest. I suspect your methods are not my own. nor the orders, as I know it. And I fear your intentions for Proctor Svoboda. Yes, you did work for Orlo, didn't you? If the former bishop trusted you to intercede when necessary, I suppose I must as well. I won't stand in your way.
A wise calculation, my friend. Good thing you showed up when you did. You saved me from having to kill everyone here.
Jesus. Wait, really?
Svoboda has much to answer for. Let's go see that she does.
What's this? What are you doing here? Come to surrender, I take it?
After decades keeping this identity, your inexpert blundering has rendered it obsolete. I am Marisol Delgado, former head intercessor of the Order.
Head?
This would be an
Damn.
ideal time to confess everything. Before you die.
You can't possibly be party to all this. Not with her vast misdeeds so readily apparent.
Our investigator has definitively determined my innocence following a thorough investigation.
I want her on my team. I want her on my team. Determined magistrate. Uh-huh. If she doesn't talk, shoot her.
Wait, you can't possibly believe this balderdash. This is all nothing more than a flagrant example of artifice and bunco. An elaborate song and dance from an admitted imposter.
Enough, traitor. You made your play. You lost. No more deception. No more lies. Time to pay what is due.
No, wait,
I would have waited to see if she was working with anyone, though.
Thus concludes a thoroughly distasteful business.
That's right.
What a nice and thoughtful thing to say, dear. Best search her office. Someone clearly was pulling her strings.
It would have been nice to perform that search before there was a corpse in the room, but pickers and choosers.
The Proctor left her terminal on. Maybe it holds some sign of who she was working for.
Where? Oh. As you know, I value your... if one had a close colleague, a friend even.
The terminal unsealed the effluvium repository. That's traditionally off limits. Ideal spot to hide something. We should take a look.
Oh god, that lag. Oh, my heart dropped. Jesus fuck.
This space used to be brimming with runoff chemical sludge. It's been renovated, I see. Another terminal. Go ahead. You should have the honors.
attack on the outpost was meant to reignite active fighting between Antiquarians and the Order. Instead, it has only resulted in an investigation from both locals threatening this our plan. This is an unacceptable part of your error. Oh, they're talking about me. Perhaps I should trust this time from Malvo from the start. Okay. Cooperate with the Earth Directory agent. Oh, she knows shows those coming. Shit, okay. In light of the recent setbacks, delegated is concluded.
The Proctor's efforts appear part of a larger scheme. Ah, of course. I should have assumed you had a greater purpose here. I have some unfinished business I need to get back to. I could use help from an operator like you. Believe my specific skills could benefit your efforts as well. I'd propose a strategic partnership. You help me, I help you. What do you say? Good, good. It's a little crowded here, though, isn't it?
Sure, I could use a few ticks off my feet. Leg has been aching a bit. But hey, you need me, you know where to find me. And don't let that one stray outside your peripherals, if you take my meaning.
Excellent. Well then, I am quite ready to leave this place.
Intimidator, grease bombs. Vendor prices. Eating food and drink, well, okay. Cause a small portable to you. Your attacks against target. God, I hate how bulky I look. Like damage resistant, like it looks like. is. Okay.
Not entirely surprised I had to abandon my cover identity. I do so hope you'll forgive my thoroughly convincing deception, dear. I'm not so sure Proctus Svoboda was capable of crashing cargo pods into additional Antes installations. May the plan fail.
I realize you didn't receive the most welcome of receptions here. Well, regardless, I recognize you've done right by us here today, and I appreciate your efforts.
Oh god. Like the only thing left to do.